PoE countdown. Trade servers are undergoing maintenance. It's interesting. I got at 1.74. That is interesting. Well, well. First we check the audio. Well. I mean, there's a few days left. But what? Wednesday, Thursday. Just 3 more days. Just 3 more days. Which is nuts. All right, there we go. There we go. Yeah, boys, 3 more days. We're pretty much there. We're pretty much there, man. I mean, I know I've been MIA for a couple of days, but I had my brother's birthday, and you know, also just ready for the next season, the next league. Damn it, I'll never remember. Yo, what up, Spy? Happy Tuesday, bro. How are you? Doing all right today? Yeah, you're just waiting for the patch notes? Yeah, same here, of course. Just waiting for the patch notes, just trying to figure out what I want to play. The patch notes come out tomorrow, right? So I think my idea is whatever I end up playing, I may just, for the next couple days, practice getting through the campaign a little bit faster. Maybe? I don't know. I did recently just do one too. I recently ran this character through the campaign, so I feel, and I've done it so much, I feel like I might be overthinking it, but we'll see. I'm just stoked to figure it out. I'm sure it'll take me another day or two, but by Thursday night I should know what I'm going to be playing. And I'm just going to go with my gut. I'm not going to try and look up any videos about it. Just go with my gut. Whatever that tells me, that's the way to do it. You want to take a couple of days in Theorycraft? Yeah, same bro, no guides. Well, you know, it's what's going to be cool is none of the guides I think will even be viable. I mean, they're a best guess. Best guess at best. Tongue twister. But that being said, Path of Building might be updated or something. I just don't know. One thing we'll want to do is, I think probably, we don't need a loot filter for the beginning of the campaign. So don't worry about loot filter. But once you're out of campaign and start mapping, hopefully by that time the loot filters will all be updated. And they might even be on day one, but just due to all the bugs and stuff, I'll just wait a day or two. Hoping to be, let's see, it comes out Friday, right? So, I mean, I'm going hard. I'm going hard this weekend. Part of the week, the reason why the past few weekends I've been playing a bit, but just want to make sure I get everything I need to do out of the way because it's come Friday, it's PoE time for almost a week straight. Man, I'm so happy we're here. It's just been a long league. Longer than normal. Longer than normal for sure. You'll be working, but you're playing regardless. Yeah, hell yeah. Well, you know, working might give you a chance to Theorycraft a bit as well. It's crazy how fast I got to 93 on this character. As far as like gameplay time, played 22 hours, 55 minutes, and 3 seconds. Doesn't that feel like it's kind of fast to 93? Maybe it's not. Yeah, you'll get plenty of time to Theorycraft. I'll have to be a bit strategic on how I use my time, because How many support gems and uniques will be data mined by the weekend? Oh, dude, yeah, bro. They're by the time you're on, you're gonna know everything. What's all this stuff? Oh yeah, just leveling gear. Yeah, I think everything will get data mines within 24 hours, probably max. Doesn't really matter what I get at this rate. It's a crafted ring, I think. I don't even know why I'm selling stuff at this point. I don't know if I'll keep any of my characters. I'll probably just delete them all. You're playing Monk for sure. That's right. You want to do counter programming because everybody will be on the new ascendancies. That's right. That's what I did when it first launched. On day one. This person not coming to the party. I can't see him. I can't wait either. Yeah, dude, we got a good squad of people who are all excited. I'm stoked. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun. Where is this guy? Travel to him, maybe? Is he in my hideout? That was so weird. Yeah, the Temporalis nerf is coming. And a bunch of nerfs. Oh, dude, it's going to be so cool, bro. Oh, this way is the way, I think. Get over there. Oh, but there's... Do I want to go this way? Yeah, I saw the Q&A. I did. Not the whole thing, but I had it playing, and then I watched, I did end up watching a summary about it. Oh, but no, not the recent one with with Ghazi, the one that you told me about. I watched the summary of that one. Yeah, that's right. I forgot that there was the new one. Yeah, who did I watch? I watched Rax's summary. Because it was like a 20-minute video compared to a few hours, and I needed to get to bed yesterday. I was exhausted. Did you see the item list? So I guess they came out with an item list today, or just a list for like the item filter creators, so that way they can update their filters. So that way we'll have filters sooner rather than later. And one thing that I noticed, it wasn't really relevant, but I just browsed it real quick. I noticed that they're taking away advanced and expert items, it seems like. Which I know they intended to do always. So there's going to be different names of stuff. A little less boring than like advanced blank. Advanced. Where's a good example, right? Expert cloaked mail compared to advanced cloaked mail or whatever. What's up, who? How you doing, bro? Three more days. 3 more days. You think that's better? Not gonna lie, just more name and design for the item. No, I completely agree it's gonna be better. I thought advanced and expert was boring, and that was something I noticed pretty quick. I think it was nice while I was getting used to the game, so I could kind of differentiate what was better and what wasn't. But overall, it's 100% a better choice to not have such a boring item set. So that's cool. I saw that they, what was it? They added in, I just looked at it for a minute, but it seems like they added in a few new amulet types and ring types. So, or at least names, but the way I interpreted it was actual types, which might mean that there's new implicits for new amulets with new implicits. Same with rings. We'll see. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Because in the beginning I was like, how can I tell? It helped me like go through my items a lot quicker. Anytime you play a new ARPG like this, it's like I'll be sitting in my stash for like a minute trying to figure out what's good and what's not. Just trying to like take it all in. I love how they're doing something I've complained about forever. Is that when you're done with a boss map, you kill the boss, it's over. I was complaining about that since day one. Just it didn't feel right to go and fight the boss and then have to go backwards to the beginning. And the checkpoints did help a bit, but I don't know. I think it just make it make sense, right? Yeah. You didn't mind as much, but it was getting a bit annoying running back. I think it's a decent compromise. I didn't want it quite as simple as Diablo 4's setup, which I don't know if you guys remember or played Diablo 4 like right when it first came out, but there was a lot of backtracking, and they actually changed the designs of the maps pretty early on, I think right in Season 2. So that way you'd kind of naturally end up killing the boss at the end. And they had like a gate that you couldn't get through until you killed the rares on the way, so there was some sort of like inherent way for it to be a little smoother. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Spy, you like the options of waves of bosses? That's gonna be so sick. What did they say, 10? That's gonna be so sick, bro. Oh god, I almost died. That burning ground is so OP. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. One thing I'm curious about is, no, I haven't decided on the league starter yet. Not yet. I'm still holding off, I guess, until tomorrow. I know myself too. I'm gonna go back and forth. Just that's what I always do. I think I'll have an idea of what I'm gonna pick, but I swear every time in the new league, no matter what game, it's like I could have a plan, but when I'm looking at the starting screen, I'm just gonna go with my gut. And I know I'm gonna play probably, well, definitely the Huntress at one point. And I have to play Warrior this time around at some point, because that's the one class that I didn't really dive into. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm wondering what their attention rate is going to be like for this season. Like, is there going to be enough to keep people around quite as long? Or I think it was Spy that said during the Q&A, they said, you know, basically the next league reset after this one is going to be the one that brings a lot of people back, and more often than not means keep them around for longer. I guess I'm curious how we're gonna stick it out for the whole 3 months. I'm assuming I will, but we'll see if there's enough to keep us there. Yeah, this one is decently big. I think for me there's enough, but I guess for the masses, I think our squad, our group here, is always a bunch of blasters, but you just never know. As long as this league isn't this long, that's it, yeah. Okay, so it's December 6th to... Yeah, that was a long league. 4 months? It's a month longer. Because you'd assume that they want 4 leagues per year. Yeah, I can wait for them to cook too. I have no problem waiting for them to cook. I always just figure if the league lasts, like, let's say 2.5 months for me or something, instead of a full 3, or they want to wait 4 months, then I can always hit up Last Epoch and give it a shot. See how the new league is there. Spend a couple weeks in it. Yeah. Maybe even hit up. I haven't played the Diablo leagues in a few, so it's like I can always, no matter what, I think they'll be enough to last at least a full 2 months. You can always go back to FPS games and grind more rank. That's true too. Last Epoch is one that, like, I'm 100% gonna check it out at some point. But I kind of do hope, yeah, I hope that that they are bringing quite a bit more of a challenge to the leagues. Spy, your hot take is less people play the league, but player retention will be better. Yeah, I could see that. I was kind of thinking that too, because I know that they're wanting to change. They're nerfing everything, right? So it's going to be a bit harder to get up and being completely dominant. It's just picking that first character is always kind of daunting because you know that's the one that you're going to stick with and get to end game. That's the one that you're going to have probably the most playtime on. Probably Lich for you, to be honest. Huntress gear will be expensive league start. Yeah, it really will. It really will. Oh, wow. Look at this bullshit. I tried to get down here. Oh, Spy likes to do 2 classes, 4 builds. 2 classes, 4 builds. So 2 classes where do you replay the classes and get the different ascendancy? The only class that I replayed this time around to play multiple ascendancies was the Mercenary. I played the first one. What is it? Witch Hunter. I played Grenader. Yeah. Oh yeah. You're right, I did do Witch. What am I thinking? Good call out. I'm playing Witch my second class right now. You're right. Although this one, I guess I wasn't really thinking of it because it almost kind of feels like a Temporalis ascendancy and not a Blood Mage. Like I didn't really experience anything else. It's more of an item. But yeah, I guess you're right. Damn. Warrior at some point. I don't know how I feel about the new... I don't know how I feel about the new warrior class, or ascendancy, rather. I think it looks cool, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know about like standing there and pounding on your blacksmith to get an item, like your armor or your weapon or whatever. Huntress is the only one that can ride the Roa, right? The Rogue Exiles will show up in Act 2 Cruel. Oh yeah, that's right. I saw that as well. Maybe even Act 1 Cruel, right? Is that... They said naturally at Act 4? Somewhere around there. It's cool. A lot of defensive layers for the Ascendancy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of... Oh, it's not class specific. I can speak. Okay. So anybody does have access. That's cool. I like the mount. Gonna ride that fucking big chicken. I'm basically Nostradamus because I have a YouTube short from like 2 months ago where I almost got killed by a fucking Roa. And I was like, I'm gonna go ride that little chicken. And I basically knew it. Oh, there's a div. Haven't seen that in a minute. Oh yeah, they're tanking Magic Find too. They're tanking Magic Find. I wonder if they're ever gonna remove it. Deer on a mount with a horde of minions. They're nerfing it for the high-end scaling. Did they have like a specific number in mind? Do you remember, or is it? Did they just kind of leave it open-ended? I mean, yeah, I don't like the idea of like 800 Magic Find or whatever. Doesn't sound great. Originally, they had said that it's currently done the same one as PoE 1, which is diminishing returns after 100. Oh, no numbers except for from 400 to 900 is 3% more loot. Is what they said? Okay. Yeah, I wonder if their scaling was just a little bit off or something. I thought that's how it was already, but what if there was a way to do it where the Magic Find is like not as effective for currency past like 100, but then if you scale past that, you still get items, and your items increase. Something like that to make it. Who knows? I guess we'll see. We're a day away. I have so many thoughts I'm curious about. Yeah, tomorrow we find out. Spy, you're gonna be farming the Rogue Exiles and unique tablets to start. Oh yeah, the Rogue Exiles is such a cool addition, along with the what are the names of them? The Wisps. The Wisps is really cool. I like the idea of those. I like that a lot. I also remember them saying that, I think it was Yoo-Hoo that was telling us about the fact that, like, to get a Temporalis currently, yeah, you have to do a no-hit run, but there's a cheese to it where it's like technically not a no-hit run. And then they're going to get rid of that. And the patch comes out at, for me, at noon. So I gotta find a way to get my work done early in the morning. I'll probably, what I was thinking is go to bed early on Thursday night, wake up like 3 hours early, and start grinding out work. Yeah, they're geared with specific items. Yeah, I love that. For the Rogue Exiles. I love that so much. The second I loaded up this map, I just kept thinking, like, I cannot wait for there to be less towers. That's gonna be so much better. Oh yeah. Tier 18 maps. Man. That was a fucking greed shrine. I read it and I thought it was a Sikh shrine. What's pretty cool is like to start a game like PoE 2 in early access. It's like as the game progresses, we already have like the foundation of knowledge from League 1 to now the second league. And like by the time the game launches, we're going to be well ahead of the curve. Although I don't think there's any chance that we get the full launch in December. Personally. You bet the league after this will destroy the competition. Yeah. I saw a post on the PoE subreddit, an April Fool's joke. I read it this morning. I had to do a double take. Something about how they decided to cancel PoE 2 and just combine the games or something. It was pretty funny. It was a very long post too. You seem overwhelmed developing both. Yeah. I could imagine that would be pretty difficult. And I feel like they have such good intention that in the beginning, like they kind of were basically saying they were going to slow down production on the first game so they could focus on PoE 2, and due to like player backlash rather, they're like, all right, yeah, we got all these ascendancies and things coming to PoE 2, so they're definitely committed to both still. Once they get a solid base with this game and are happy with it, it'll be a lot easier. Just getting off the ground that's difficult. Especially because I could imagine, you know, you don't want to be that company that ends up hiring a bunch of developers because of how overwhelming it is on launch for PoE 2. And then shortly afterwards, you end up getting rid of people because you're overstaffed. So it's like, what can you suffer through in the short term? Oops. Oh, the league's going to be full of theory crafting? Yeah. Yeah, sure will. I got to explore path of building quite a bit more. Maybe it's just laziness, but I was hoping that this time around you'd be able to import your character. And it sounds like that's not going to be available. I'm quite ready on this patch. Let's see. Oh, they did that. The trial of Sekimas last boss will eventually get reworked because it sucks. Well, that's good, because it does suck. Honestly, it's pretty hard without a cheese build. At least it was my first time around. At least to like farm consistently, but I don't know. I guess I haven't tried it in a while on a homemade build. Gets easier and easier every time. I wish there was more trials. They do feel quite repetitive. Like grinding through the chaos trials all day. It's like I can't do it. Maybe preference because I can do maps for a while. I can do maps for hours, but yeah, the trials. I get bored after maybe one or two in a row, and I'm good for the day. But they're moving in a really good direction with there being more random encounters and interactions. Kind of changes the monotony a bit. You think the following league will be melee heavy? Why is that? I hope there is one like that. Melee's so fun to me. They introduced most range class already. I could see that. I hear a lot of people excited about the Templar. Yeah, I think you guys are both on to something then. Because, yeah, we haven't got sword, axe, stagger, any of that. I had 33 divs. What are you guys going to do with your current characters? You're going to keep them, delete them. How many character slots we got? 10? You can buy more though. Just delete all and store the gear in your stash. That's what I was going to do, I think, too. That's my plan currently. There's extra character slots, but... Oh, we got 24. Might keep one then. I don't know. I'm never gonna go back to the regular league. I'm not playing standard. Keep one in case you want to test something. Okay, yeah. Moving on and never looking back. Yeah, I don't blame you. Especially since our current builds will be nerfed. We'd have to gear up and do all this. The market's going to be absolutely destroyed in Standard League. Oh, nice. Got 4 of them. Oh, nice. Is that not map complete? Oh my. Oh my. I guess not. feel like I should look at how to get through the campaign quick. They said there's going to be hideout music or like a hideout music player in the next league. I don't even know what the music player entails, but that'll be cool. Let's see. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay, let's see here. What if they're going to end up taking out light radius from the game? Fucking light radius. Fuck, I forgot. Oh well. Did you guys see that now when you die in hardcore, your character will go to softcore league? So I might start my character on hardcore. Probably for like the, I don't know, hour and a half that I'll be on there. It should have been that way for years. That's how I felt too. I was shocked that that's what I expected it to be. Yeah, agreed. Yeah. Hardcore people will like it. Oh, this is a pretty good jewel, actually. Guess I can just throw it on my build, right? It's kind of low for crit hit chance, but crit hit chance, crit spell damage. I mean, all the rolls are pretty low, but that's fine. I can throw it on this. I feel like it's like a div, maybe. Last second jewel, last. Never hit 100% crit, but I don't really need it. Yeah, I'm half tempted to test out the campaign by, I don't know, maybe wait till tomorrow, but just try and get through the campaign a bit faster. Like, just create a solo self-found character. Try and get through the first 3 acts as soon as possible. If I have a shitty run, I can always restart it, try again. I thought I saw this morning somewhere on Reddit. There was like a post about the most optimal way to do it, but I don't know. It didn't seem like there was really anything special. I think maybe we just haven't figured out. I also saw that Maxroll got bought out by IGN. Which is interesting. That's really interesting. He says, Spy just says rip. That's how, I was feeling that way too when I read it. Interesting was kind of a kind way of saying the same thing. Bruh, for real though. I can't find that, trying to pull up that quick Reddit list. There's a photo. was funny. I feel like Maxroll, such a good resource, but if you look at most of the guides too, it says it's like last updated 3 months ago, last updated 2.5 months ago. It's like really good for in the beginning. I'm not sure how often they keep them updated. I saw Zizarian, he commented actually on the Reddit post and said, or Zizarin, sorry, he commented on there and said like he's openly hated on IGN, so if anything changes, he's out. But for now, he'll stick with it. You say a lot. The guys are goofballs to you that are on Maxroll. They're pretty good for Last Epoch. They were good for Diablo. But in this game, I feel like they're... Anytime I looked at him, I didn't feel the urge to want to copy him exactly. Whereas like some builds on Mobalytics are pretty OP. They stay updated. Yeah, I agree. I think he's cool, he's knowledgeable, he's not my first choice. Now I hear you. I think that's pretty common. It's not them. Like I've definitely heard it before, you know. I wonder how much they sold Maxroll for, though. I was so curious. It said that they started in 2020. Or around 5 years they've been out. And I mean, they did pretty well for 5 years. They did. Or they were. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, you've told me about Medieval Marty. I haven't looked him up yet. Besides that day that you told me about him. I feel like for the past month or so, I haven't really sought out any information. Oh yeah, I'll definitely check him out in the. I feel like there's gonna be so much to learn all over again. It's gonna be pretty fun. There's definitely gonna be a lot. Oh yeah. I got it earlier. Good looking out. As much as the Huntress is going to be overplayed, it's going to be really hard not to pick her. I mean, I don't want to steal Spy's girl, but... See? You're over her. The Amazon looks pretty sick. Using the spears. Was it javelin or spear? Right here. Increase. Oh, yep. Increase damage with spear. What else is there for spear? You're not going to play her at one point at all? Probably maybe later in the season. Dude, I can't stop saying season. So with the notes coming out, will everything be data mined tomorrow? I think everything's going to be data mined on Friday. I was curious about that too. I guess it could be tomorrow, but most likely Friday. We'll just be able to play, I guess, all the PoE. We can pick the PoE2 music we want to hear in our hideout or something. Is that the hideout speaker? Or media player or whatnot? Yeah, I think, well, I remember before PoE came out, this very first league we're on now, things were data mined a bit early, but if I remember correctly, somebody had said that the way they're doing it means it'll be data mined on Friday. Playing Warrior, you think made you a better player? Because, bro, what a hard journey. Yeah, bro, I'm sure it did. I think playing this build in Stat Stacker has made me a worse player. Over the past month, maybe 6 weeks, I've just played broken builds. I don't even know how to dodge anymore or anything. Anything. Oh, shit. We'll have to see how the combos and things play out with the Huntress, but I've never really liked the idea in the ARPGs of doing combos. We'll have to see how powerful it is and if it's worth the payoff. Yeah, as long as it's worth it. It'd have to really be worth it, though, I think, for me. It's like... And for a lot of people, it's the couple button, 1 or 2 button gameplay has always been awesome. Makes it simple. Couple gutton. Can't talk today. When you first fight a pinnacle boss, that's considered 0, right? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Very first one, before you get any books. Hey, what up, Ty? How you doing, bro? I'm doing good. I know we're all anxiously awaiting Friday. And tomorrow for the patch notes. 2 milestones. Just hoping the servers are smooth on Friday. Oh, of course. Of course, Spy. Yeah, definitely. Let me know if you can add him or send him an invite or something. I haven't really looked at like any of the permissions or any of that stuff. Let's see, guild. Promote to member. I think you should be able to invite him now. Oh, damn, look at 3 ritual tablets dropped. That would happen at the very end of the season. I swear this past week, like week and a half, I've just been getting a ton of ritual tablets without... He says, thank you, kind sir, it is an honor. Yeah, Ty, thanks to you, bro. This build is crazy. I swear the last day of this league, Amir's gonna drop or something. I'd still be stoked, but damn. Oop. Where is this guy? Alright, here he fucking is. And I gotta look into the Lich build again to for the Lich Ascendancy. Looks so cool. The connection seems better. Maybe a bit. I was trying to think of that earlier too. Feels a bit smooth. Smoother than it did like 4 or 5, whatever, however many days ago, yeah. I know a lot of people are having issues. Yeah, that's the same with me, bro. When it's distilled, it gets pretty disturbed. I'm hoping that's fixed as well. They said that distilled maps will have more clarity. Hopefully that means better performance as well. Actually, let's run. $2.8. Guess we don't ever really have a use for these divines anymore. Might as well just run some fun stuff. Yeah, I'm debating tomorrow going to SSF and just practicing getting some runs in. Didn't they say they outsourced the issue and it should be all better by Friday? Oh, I didn't hear that, but that would be music to my ears if that's the case. Was that in the most recent one with Ghazi and DM? Okay. That's good to hear. I have this already, right? Husk of Dreams. I should have like collected all the uniques. I tried to. Grand Regalia, we'll get back to that. How many can we get? Oh yeah, what I should do... Damn, I did waste a lot of divs. Spend the last ones on Stellar White Amulets. I should have saved like 200 for it, but oh well. Why is that so cheap? They'll do. Oh well. Just sell it to him. What do I need it for? I'm tripping. Try to make our own builds and see if they're viable. Get other people to try them out. You know, I don't think we're going to have a choice but to make our own builds in the beginning. If there's really that many changes and things are getting nerfed, like who knows what's going to be good. It may take like 3 to 4 days for a build guide to actually come out that's been tested. I don't know. That'd be fun to try out, though. Who says waiting to see what pub gun is playing and avoid it? Oh, damn, I accidentally identified this early. Didn't mean to do that. That's probably a good idea, honestly, bro. Because whatever he's playing is going to be so expensive. Just going into it blind. I have a feeling minions will be good for a league starter. So they're not like so gear dependent, or at least haven't been this time around. Give you that more here? You got it, bro. Of course. That's you all day. We got another one coming in, I think. There's another one. Rarity and elemental res. This one that I used. Let's see. We got global defense and max life, which is trash. Yeah, bro, this is all you. You actually need it or no? No, you don't. You're not gonna need that with your stat stacker unless you do want it. I think it's a solid. It's a solid. I don't know, bro. It's pretty nice. A solid like 200 exalt. Maybe 800. What's up, bruh? Oh, sweet. Thank you. I did need one, too. I'm running low. See if we can get a good one. No, no. Nice. It's all day. Grand Regalia all day. Attribute and max mana. Damn. What if it's time to just clean out the stash now, huh? Put them in the reforge. There's no way that actually works, does it? Oh, it does work. Nice. A good tip. Global defense and 10 spirit, though. I don't think that's good for anything either. I think I got more to try again. Wah, wah, wah. Ah, you can't do a corrupt one. I see, I see. No spell level. Not anything then, huh? Ah, yeah. And that 10% increased cast speed with the corruption was nice too. Could have been good if I would have maybe been patient. Yeah, you're right. This late in the league, probably no buyer. I know, right? Probably for like all this gear too. Like I said, tomorrow and Thursday I may just do SSF and try and get a bit quicker on the campaign, so we'll see. I mean, maybe at least Thursday. I'm trying to hop on like right at noon, which is the launch for my time zone. At least I hope so. We'll see what's on my work schedule. Friday. Dude, that's perfect. My last meeting of the day on Friday is at 11 a.m. and it goes for 1 hour. All I gotta do is wake up early, and make sure I'm good with all my work done. And then my Friday, and then all weekend and a couple days of PTO. It'll be great. I'm gonna feed the dog real quick. I'll be right back. Cool. Rita all res. Damn. Well, empty, empty. Let's see. I think I got rid of all this gear. Yeah, that gear's gone. That's cool. Let's see. Oh, well, we'll see. Alright guys, I'm actually headed off for the night. Got quite a bit to do this week in order to prep to take time off next week and everything, but I'll see you guys tomorrow, and excited to review the patch notes and see what's out there, bros. GG's. Good luck grinding if you're still grinding. Right to the bell, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, bro.